I don't know if I need lightning-fast reflexes to make sure that I close the door as I hear Freddy's laugh, but it just seems a little bit too risky. Bonnie, be a good bunny. Rabbit thing. Hippo. Rhinoceros. Marsupial. Freddy's gone, at least that's nice. Bonnie, now you're being the problem. You used to be part of the solution, and now you're part of the problem. Be a better social worker. Care for your environment. I don't know where Freddy is. Immediately pops up. Okay, you made up for last time by spending no time at the door at all that time, Bonnie. Good for you. You're learning. They're learning. Gotta at least check on Foxy. Nope, okay, I'm about to die. Yep. Knew it. Ah. The power is what's getting me this time. I didn't think it was going to be a problem, but it's becoming a problem now. Does it go down faster this night or something? No, I think it's just the doors are the issue, having to keep the doors closed so much. One of these days, Foxy's going to come down the hallway, it's going to be awesome. I'm dead, aren't I? Yep. Dang it, I don't know how to take care of him. Because as soon as you hear the laugh, you're dead. Well, if I was in your position, I'd put down all my ammunition. I'd wonder why it had taken me so long. Lord knows that I'm not you, and if I was, it wouldn't be so cruel, 'cause waiting on love ain't so easy to do. Must I always be waiting, waiting on you? Must I always be playing, playing your fool? I can't always be waiting, waiting on you. I can't always be playing, playing your fool. Fool. And then I die. Rah. I think while Foxy is probably the scariest looking animatronic in this game, Freddy might be the actual scariest in my opinion. But then Bonnie has the scariest pose. And then Chica is in no way scary, except for whenever I get startled by not expecting Chica because I have low expectations for Chica. Chica is my punching bag. Okay, I think it's too late to open the door now. I want to make sure that he moves. You make the first move, I'm not going anywhere. I am physically incapable of going anywhere. I am glued to this spot. And I have very long arms that can press the door lights and the door buttons. Okay, Freddy. Take as long as you want. Oh, nope, that's not going to be long enough, is it? Come on, be slow. Move in at a snail's pace. Learn from your drugged turtle brethren. Nope. Oh, so close that time. So darned close. I gotta keep at it. It's too much fun. I'm pretty sure Bonnie's randomized. I could be wrong. Maybe Bonnie behaves the same way that Chica does, but... well, maybe Bonnie isn't randomized. I felt almost certain that he was. I guess just because he's James Bond, he's unpredictable. Do I just keep opening and closing the door and then hope that he doesn't come in? To kinda, sorta save power? Freddy, don't come in. Freddy? No? Okay. Alright, alright. Not gonna move at all. I don't know if moving does anything or not, but I'm gonna try playing dead. No! That's not long enough. It's never been long enough. How can I be more conservative than I'm being? I don't know. Man, Foxy's active tonight. Foxy's getting it on with her rundown, or his rundown. Oh gosh, man! Ah, Chica. Okay, Chica's becoming the scariest because I don't expect Chica at all. Dang it! Okay, trying this again. It has actually been a very long time since I last tried this. Because the last time I tried this was... well, I don't know, at least a month ago, probably. Why can't I see the cameras? Come on, cameras, come back. Alright, well, things are already happening, I know that call. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened since, oh, goodness. This mouse is way more sensitive than I remember. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened, including me making my fan game of One Night at Flumpty's. Or it's called One Night at Flumpty's, I should say. It's a fan game of this game. And, I looked at a strategy for this, because I couldn't figure out how to do this myself. And the strategy is that supposedly the more you look at Freddy at the beginning, the longer he takes to start moving. So that allows you to delay him coming to your door, and that is very important because, well, if he stays at your door, then you waste all your power. And so that is the main strategy that I think I've seen that's any different from what I've already been doing. Alright, Foxy's starting to go. What up, Foxy? How's it going down there in the cove? I know that you're pretty excited to see me. I'm pretty excited to see you too. Alright, sounds like maybe someone's in the kitchen. Maybe Chica's gonna come around the corner soon. This game is no less scary now. You gone yet? You went very quickly. Alright. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Yeah, aside from that, I haven't really figured out any more strategies for this final night. But it was much harder than I thought it would be, and I think that I'm wasting a bit more power than I would like. I'm not being so conservative right now. I'm just checking the camera as much as I can to hopefully preserve power later, or conserve power. Foxy's really not doing much. I guess it's because I keep looking at him. Like, my assumption from making my own fan game is that, like, whenever you look at someone, their timer for coming after you freezes. That just seems like a reasonable enough assumption to me. But I don't really know how this game works exactly, because the randomness factor is very significant. Much more so than my fan game is. Alright, Foxy, you'll eventually move, I know it. It's interesting to actually be paying more attention to Freddy than Foxy right now. Because it's not what I'm used to. But again, it takes up a little bit of extra power just to look at that one extra camera for a split second more. And every split second counts. Although, wow, it is 2 a.m.? That happened way faster than I thought. Well, okay, Bonnie. Bonnie is my favorite. That has not changed. And as far as I know, I was totally incorrect about Bonnie. There might be some huge randomization aspect to Bonnie, but it's not as much as I thought, probably. Alright. 2 a.m. We can do this. Freddy has not moved. He is not in the picture yet. He is still in the zone. He's off in Dreamland. In La La Land. But this is not Slendy Tubbies, thankfully. That is a game that I'm not as interested in playing. Not because I anticipate it being more scary, it is just because it is Teletubbies and Slender at the same time. Alright, well, it reached 3 AM, and I have 49% power. That's not so terrible. It's going to be terrible, but it's not so terrible yet. Oh. Since the theories of this game are endless, apparently, like, the pictures on the wall are kind of an indication of perhaps which kids, like how the kids were lured out of their comfort zones and stuffed into suits or something. I don't really know how it works, but I did hear that, like, Foxy was presumed to be responsible for the bite of 87, but then it turns out that it might not have been him, it might actually be Mangle from the second game, which I shouldn't be talking about too much, because it's the second game, and we're not playing the second game right now, are we? No, but, just... Oh, hello. You arrived in a different manner than I expected you to. I just, like, had the light on, and then I flicked it off for a split moment, and then he wasn't there anymore. Foxy's animation is a lot smoother than I remember. Okay, he should be gone now. I think he's only at the door for his first knock. He's not even there whenever he knocks the second time. You can just open the door before then, which is kind of an unusual mechanic. But it makes sense as far as how the game functions. It makes sense in game terms, not in realism terms. 4 AM came a lot slower than 2 AM. Sup, chica? Sup, foo? I don't know. Come on, you can leave faster than that. You big duck. What are you, chicken? Alright, there you go. And also, since the last time I played this, the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 trailer came out. And I don't care how much that dates this video, because, well, it's something to talk about. And I'm really amazed that I mean, it looks very different from the first two games. Not only does it seem like it's using a different engine from the first two games, it doesn't seem to be like... Yeah, you're still there. It doesn't seem to be made in Multimedia Fusion 2, like this one is. Because it actually looks 3D. At least the teaser does. I don't know if the teaser will reflect how the actual game looks. So that's interesting. 5 AM. Freddy's really not coming because I keep looking at him? Is that how this works? That is too convenient. Come on, this is night 5. This is my first time playing the game in a while, and nothing has happened. Is this really how it's gonna go down? Oh, but I do have 5% power, so maybe something will go down after all. Well, I will keep looking. Oh, yep, Freddy's moved. For the first time the whole night. That is bizarre to me. He's not close, though. Chica's close, but no one else is close. Alright, at this point I really shouldn't do anything more. I'm probably still going to die. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. Also, supposedly his song is shorter the later the week goes. So, I was relying on it too much before. It's going on a pretty decent long time, though. What? Okay, using that strategy, I did this on the first... What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, I didn't think I was going to try Night 6, but... That was... that was almost... I mean, I actually am kind of disappointed. I spent forever on that, and then I come back to it after like 3 months. Not 3 months. It hasn't been that long. It's been like maybe 1 month. But then I beat it on the first try. I don't know what to think about that. Whatever. That's cool. Well, what I was going to say is that the third Five Nights at Freddy's game, it seems like the first two games use almost no green at all. as a color in the environments, which is why I did that with my game. And then the third one seems like all green. So that's an interesting change in tone. And another thing that I learned is that the song that plays when Freddy looks at you in the darkness, that is the Toreador song, or it is actually the chorus of a song called the Toreador song, which is an aria in an opera. It's like a classical French piece of music, and it's just converted to music box format, I guess. But what amazes me is that in the chorus there's a line that that translates to "a dark eye is watching you," which is the perfect image to be associated with Freddy staring at you when the power is out. But not only that, apparently the Toreador song is all about bullfighting, and the word Toreador means bullfighter. And that honestly completely blew my mind, because that is just the most perfect metaphor for this game. And it's so incredibly subtle how it's done, but this whole game really is like a bullfight, because there are monsters running at you. You're sitting in one place, you are basically helpless except for waving your cape, or in this case, closing a door when the beast approaches. And it is so magical to me that that metaphor exists. And I could just go on about that all day, I think. And some people are kind of sad that such a great piece of classical music is like now associated with a horror game. But I think it's kind of great, because in the Toreador song, the actual Toreador song, it's like this big triumphant piece of music. It sounds very excited and very eager. But in the case of this game, whenever it's in music box form, it's kind of depressing and lonely. Instead of everyone cheering you on, you're the bullfighter, you're in front of this big audience, you're just by yourself, fighting a personal journey that no one will appreciate. It's just a very interesting contrast to me. I guess that's it. That did not go how I was expecting it at all. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in whatever we do next. If we do the 6th night, I might do that off screen. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. We'll find out. Or not.